Welcome back to Big Baby TV. And I wanted to bring up an interesting topic, you know what I mean? I wanted to bring out a little commentary for y'all, in regards to the Meg the Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. Now, I don't know which direction this channel is gonna go. I know that, I've been known to be a very opinionated person. I have a blog that I've been running for a few years, and it's got some steam, So instead of going to the blog and actually writing about it, I decided why not make a little video about it concerning the situation with Tory Lanez and Meg the Stallion. So let's get started. For those who aren't sure, didn't know what's going on, haven't been keeping up, Megan Thee Stallion, popular rapper, female rapper. She's been killing it right now. She was, I believe this was last Sunday, she was at a pool party. I'm assuming this was Saturday night. She was at a pool party and I believe the way it looked like it was Kylie Jenner's mansion or house or whatever it was. And Tory Lanez was there, right? So I'm gonna see if I can put a video of that in here. But basically, Tory Lanez was there, and you know what I mean. Kylie and Megan was chilling and all that. Basically, in the hours of the morning, Tory Lanez and Megan were pulled over by police. Where what happened essentially is Tory Lanez got arrested for carrying a firearm. And, Megan was taken to the hospital essentially because she had sustained gunshot wounds on her feet. So basically, she got shot up in her feet. So, of course, the internet went crazy. Of course, the memes were going crazy. Of course, everybody was cracking jokes, Also, in the police report, they were cracking jokes about Tory Lanez being a short man. The kid is... Well, not the kid, the man. His birthday was yesterday, I believe. Man is basically 28. And, 5'3" and about 130 pounds. Now, if you ask me, those are the measurements of an Instagram baddie, but that's beside the point. If we go back to what happened, we realize that, hey, this was a very toxic situation. You know what I mean? I believe yesterday, Megan, she was on an Instagram live where she was essentially skirted around the whole situation. And she was saying that she's having a hard time trusting people. And she even teared up. She teared up because obviously this affected her. Now, if you was to look at the little gossip sites or whatever, Twitter, conspiracy theories or whatever, people was alluding to the fact that essentially that her and Tory were seeing each other, and the fight that happened inside the car that led to gunshots was due to Mr. Lanez switching his lanes towards Kylie Jenner. Now, why am I talking about this? Why does this matter? What's the point of this? I just wanted to give my personal thoughts, man, because I like watching culture. I love hip-hop. I love music, and I'm actually a fan of Tory Lanez and Megan. I like both their music and both their works. So seeing them get together like this in a not so positive, very negative storyline made me think, let's get on this. Let's figure this out. So here are my, unfiltered thoughts, all right, about apparently some thoughts, you know what I mean? More specifically, Tory in this situation, because apparently he was flirting with another chick. He was flirting with another girl that he, found interesting. And somebody got jealous. That person is Megan, his partner in that situation. Now, here's the thing. At this moment, we don't know the details of this entire story. We don't know what's the truth, what's the lies, what's the fake news. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Trump. So we don't know those things. What we do know is these little things that happen that made up the story. it's quite interesting to me that we haven't seen Tory's side. We remember the quarantine radio. Remember how active the man them was, We saw him. We saw what he was doing. We saw him finally getting released from his contracts with, I believe, Warner or whoever it was, and becoming an independent artist. He talked about the freedom he has. So why isn't he speaking? That's my first question here. Why isn't the man speaking? He's a very vocal guy. He doesn't seem to be shy. Doesn't seem to come off as a person who is quiet. You know what I'm saying? So why is he so quiet? I'm gonna tell you why he's quiet. I'll tell you why he's quiet. It's because his PR, public relations people told him to shut up. They told him to shut up. That's what they did. And his management probably told him to shut up too. And I agree with that. In these days and times, it is very, 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 very bad to be violent towards women. And I think, personally, it's never been a good time to be violent against women, period. But we live in very sensitive times. This ain't the 60s where if you was to smack your wife, the neighbor just looks the other way and doesn't care. You know what I mean? This is 2020. Violence against women is definitely terrible. We're all against it, And this is exactly domestic violence. Now, what is going on? Do I believe that Tory Lanez actually shot Megan in the feet purposefully? No. I believe it was some kind of accident, and I'm hoping it's some kind of accident. We don't know these celebrities. We don't know their personal lives. We don't know their intimate lives. We get glimpses of it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with any other relationship, if you really think about it. People don't freely give out their business unless they're basically your best friends. You know what I'm saying? And a person like Megan, she is very open book. She's a very friendly person. She's a very likable, affable, like type of person. So, would she volunteer up the exact details of what happened? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? This whole situation, really, if we really, really think about it, and we analyze the details of especially what we have right now, this sounds like the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation, man. This literally sounds like Chris Brown and Rihanna circa 2020. You know what I'm saying? It's a remix. Ironically, it's by Tory Lanez, who's the king of remixes. That was supposed to be a joke, okay? Not a good joke, but it is what it is. So, long story short, we're in a situation right now where we have a man and a woman engaging in an intimate relationship on the low skis, which is basically what everybody does right now. On the low, they're dealing with an intimate relationship, and something explosive happened, that night that caused it to get violent. Period. This is toxic. This is a toxic relationship. But this is what I believe. I believe there are three sides to every story. You know what I'm saying? There's his side, her side, and the truth. So far, we seem to have heard Megan's side. And that's cool. We have not heard Tory's side. We haven't heard that. And I really doubt that we're going to hear the truth. You know what I mean? Much like the Chris Brown and Rihanna situation, we heard Rihanna's side. We heard Chris Brown's side. We will probably never know the truth. And that's the facts. And you know how this whole situation got resolved? Do you want to know how the Chris Brown and Rihanna saga ended? Or not even ended, how it went? Literally a year or maybe almost 2 years later, they got back together. Chris Brown got ostracized and basically canceled. He kept on making great music, and to this day, it seems like he's uncanceled. So, I'm a firm believer in history repeating itself. What do I think is going to happen? I'm going to make a prediction right now. I'm going to predict that Mr. Tory Lanez will still disappear for a little bit. I believe he will not do interviews. I believe he will make songs about this. I believe his career will move forward. And I believe Megan's career will move forward, and they will keep on entertaining and making music. But how about I tell you this? I bet you anything, a year from now, they will be getting back together. Yes. Yes, they will. Absolutely, they will. And that goes to show you that domestic violence and these type of relationships are so complicated and so wild and so toxic that anything could happen. You know what I mean? So that's my little, ramble of the day or whatever, commentary of the day. I'm very happy that y'all spend a little time with me, a little 10 minutes. And if you like this content, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to try to do this more often, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for you, my viewers and listeners. Y'all have a blessed day.